Hey guys, Rob from the Off-Grid Tiny House. It is 66.5 Fahrenheit inside, 62% humidity. It is 64.6 Fahrenheit outside, and very windy actually. 18.1 Celsius out, 19.2 Celsius in. So, just got back in from being outside. Was up on the ladder. I want to run something by you guys, okay? So, in order for me to hook up in series, these connectors, I'll show you here in a second. Let me turn the camera this way. There we go. So, what happened was, outside, these type of connections here, ignore this part that I got my thumb over. When I run them in series, the connection wires, the MC4s or something, whatever the hell they're called, it's the solar easy quick connect wires. They basically don't connect into one another when you do it in series. So I had two pointy ends as my positives. Normally you'll have a male and then the female, so you could plug them into one another. But since I ran them in series, I ran into issues. So what I did, guys, I used one of these connectors, and I hope it works. So for the, let's go to what I was just talking about. I had the two pointy ends, two of these, and they have to connect to one another. So they can't do that. So I used one of these things, and these all came free with my kits that I bought. And so all I did was I taped up this end, so made it watertight, and then plugged the two ends into here, and hopefully that makes a connection. I don't know, because I don't have any batteries here to see if it did or not. And then for the negative lines, they were both females, this size, female. So I took this one, which is a double male, and I taped up the bottom here with electrical tape to watertight it. And then I plugged those in, and then I've wire tied everything up there. So hopefully it works. If not, oh well. I got a ton of these connections here. These all came with my kits that I bought. I got a ton of them. I've never used them. Never needed to use them. So I used them now because it saves me a lot of crap. So hopefully all goes well. I'll find out when the batteries do arrive. But in the meantime, guys, the tiny house is quite a mess. I'll show you what's going on over here. So I kind of got everything vacuumed up here in the corner. And I think what I'm going to have to do is do a massive rearranging again. Because since I have 8 batteries, I don't know if all of them can fit along here, or do I need the entire length? Probably need the entire length because they're fairly wide. So that means I gotta remove this table, move a bunch of crap out of here, and reorganize again the back storage area. So that is the plan. And I'm almost thinking about taking this table and putting it out by the fireplace area. I'll show you where. Because there's a big open empty spot out here against the wall right there. I could lay this table across here, stuff all this crap underneath, and then there you go. Should be good. Also, something gross. The composting toilet, the pee container is getting full, so I gotta dump that. I noticed the smell actually coming in this morning, and I'm like, that's not normal. So that's got to be hauled out, and I'm probably due for I'm probably going to pull the entire setup out and change it out. But it's too damn windy for that today. I don't need a nightmare on my hands with that. So I'm going to wait for a calmer day. I got the TV going. I'm going to flip through some channels just to show you guys what all I have here. I'm going to kind of aim it like that so you guys can hopefully the YouTube algorithm doesn't see anything. Oh look, a goofball. So we got a movie channel. All kinds of it's good quality video though on all these channels. But oh, James Bond, I think. There's a ton of frickin' channels on here. Not that I'm a big TV head, but this channel was good. Actually, I watched this channel when I was making the cannabis oil cancer cure for my dad in his garage, because he has a, remember I traded him aerials? So he has the longer range one, so he gets a bit more channels than I do. But this channel was pretty decent. It's old like comedy sitcoms and stuff. Not too shabby. You get a little pixelation because of the wind going on out there, guys, but and probably more storms on the way. It looks like it out there for sure. So we'll see exactly what's going to happen with all that. But quite a few friggin' channels, and I'm loving it. Loving it, loving it. Yeah, it's windy as hell. I can hear it. People killing the food on TV here. Shatner. Holy Christ. Yeah, so a lot of this stuff's pretty old, but there's a lot of newer stuff as well. There's one channel on here that is pretty good. It's kind of like the Discovery Channel, where it shows like how stuff's made and neat new sustainable stuff going on. Yeah, I got audio channels too, which is weird. So they're actually broadcasting audio channels over here too. Pretty neat. Not that I would ever listen to them, I don't think, unless it's a decent radio station. Oh, I remember this show, American Gladiator. That's when I was growing up. Holy crap. Cooking shows. Cool. So it's got a little bit of everything, guys, and it's all free, 100% free, no bill. And off the grid, that's what you want. And it's all high quality picture. This is better picture than what my parents get at their place. They have cable, and this is better quality than that. And this is free. So go figure on that one, right? So yeah, that's a ton of channels. Channel surfing with Rob. There you go. So we're back to the movie channel. You guys are sick of everything. You've seen it all. So hopefully this works. I won't be able to tell until the batteries get here. And I actually have it off on the inside there on the switch anyway. In case, I don't know when we figure it out. But time to enjoy the tiny house a little bit. Oh, actually, no. I can't. I'll actually put some music on and start cleaning that back room out, because that's going to be quite the job to remove all that stuff. But I think it's a good idea to move that table out here. And the reason being is, if I have guests over, which I doubt, but if I do, I can put the table out there. It'll be a place, and then I'll set some chairs up, and then it'll be a place for them to sit down. And then, because there's not really a lot of space around here for people to visit and sit down, if they do come, and I need that wall space in there for my clothing rack where the table is now. So I'm gonna have to figure all this out. I'm just gonna make room because I'm gonna need a lot of room to wheel the batteries in. They're pretty friggin' heavy. I haven't got them yet because I haven't called. Obviously, they must be making them they must be made to order or something, which is good. They don't sit on a shelf somewhere and rot, self-destruct, but still pretty messed up, I think. Because imagine if there's an emergency or something, guys, and people needed like bulk orders right away. Not gonna happen. It's already been 2 weeks since I ordered these batteries. So yeah, pretty weird, but I guess that's what it is for batteries. I don't know. Never bought a bulk order before, so there you go. Alrighty guys, so we got the table moved over here. Not the best situation in the world. I got it far enough away from the stove, the propane, that we shouldn't have issues. But yeah, much needed. So I got all the other solar panels out here. Still no offers on those. They're bites. I got this area done up, and I need to mop the floor. This was from a long time ago, and I haven't yet mopped this area because it was buried under the table and all that. But I think I got a big enough area here where I can work, get the batteries in, all that fun stuff. Ooh, I saw the lights dim for a second. See what's going on. 12.5. It's actually so windy today, the turbine's brakes have been coming on to stop it. I'm actually running the inverter and everything. Charge the Dyson up because I've been doing a little vacuuming as I go. And I still got to get in here with it. But this is kind of all the stuff I have ready to roll for the battery setup once they get here. So I'm probably going to leave the room like this so we have a nice walkway, and once the batteries are wired in, everything's cool there, then I can fill this back in with whatever. So there you go. So we'll shut these lights off for now. Those lights are friggin' great. So we'll see what happens here. So this will be kind of what the tiny house will be looking like for a while until I get my batteries. Be a disaster zone, pretty much. Just been watching some TV, and well, I have it on in the background while I'm working. Can't really sit there and just watch that. So we'll see. We're sitting at 12.8. Looks a little dark out, so the storm is probably on the way. 2 amps and 1.8 coming in off the solar. So the turbine must be pumping in a little bit, as far as I can tell. And Dyson's on charge here, so that's taking the brunt of the stuff. You can hear the inverter going. But there you go. So no rain yet. It hasn't rained long enough for me to collect any rain, which is kind of lame. Super lame, actually. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, that's about it for me here today till we get some stuff going.